The Philippines has dramatically redrawn its defense posture in the West Philippine Sea, signaling a bold new chapter in the nation's ongoing struggle to protect its maritime sovereignty. For years, the country's approach was marked by caution and restraint, but now, a decisive shift is underway. One that is being watched closely not just by Filipinos, but by the entire region and the world. In a move that has reverberated across Asia, the Philippines has tripled its maritime patrol zone. This expansion, unprecedented in recent history, has caught many off guard, especially Beijing, which has long asserted sweeping claims over these contested waters. The suddenness and scale of the move have left Chinese officials scrambling to respond, highlighting the growing tensions in the region. But this is more than just a change in policy, it's a powerful declaration of intent. The Philippines is making it clear that it will no longer stand by as its sovereign rights are chipped away. This is a message not only to China but to the world. The era of quiet acquiescence is over, and the nation is ready to defend what is rightfully its own. The new strategy replaces years of quiet diplomacy with a proactive, assertive defense posture. It marks the most significant shift in the country's maritime policy in decades, reflecting a newfound confidence and determination among both military leaders and government officials. This is a turning point, a moment when the Philippines is choosing to stand tall and take control of its destiny. Regular patrols now extend across the full breadth of the country's exclusive economic zone, reaching into areas that have long been flashpoints for confrontation. These include the Scarborough Shoal and the Spratly Islands, territories that have seen repeated standoffs and incidents over the years. By maintaining a constant presence, the Philippines is sending a clear signal that it will not be intimidated or pushed aside. The message is unmistakable. Every inch of the West Philippine Sea, as defined by international law and the 2016 Hague ruling, is Philippine territory. The nation is determined to assert its presence, uphold its rights, and protect its people's future. This is about more than lines on a map. It's about national pride, security, and the rule of law. This bold new approach directly challenges China's sweeping 9-line claim, which has been the source of years of tension, harassment, and intimidation against Filipino fishermen and patrols. By standing firm, the Philippines is not only defending its own interests, but also setting an example for other nations facing similar challenges. Backed by international law, and with growing support from allies and partners in the region and beyond, the Philippines is betting that it can rally global support to its cause. Through joint exercises, diplomatic engagement, and a renewed commitment to multilateralism, the country is working to build a coalition that can help hold the line against aggression. The expanded patrol zone is just the opening move in what promises to be a new era for Philippine sovereignty. As the sun rises over the West Philippine Sea, the nation stands ready to shape the security landscape of the Indo-Pacific, determined, united, and resolute in the face of any challenge. Tripling the patrol area marks a profound shift from cautious restraint to assertive defense. Years of avoiding confrontation only emboldened China, leaving the Philippines in a weaker position. The new doctrine's sovereignty must be asserted on the water, not just defended from the shore. Philippine Coast Guard and Navy ships now maintain a persistent presence, challenging China's attempts at dominance. This is about reclaiming control over vital resources, fish, oil, and gas, essential for the nation's future. The risk of confrontation is real, but the cost of inaction is greater. By standing firm, backed by law and allies, the Philippines aims to halt the erosion of its territory. It's a bold declaration. The nation is ready to bear the costs of defending its sovereignty. The Philippines' new strategy centers on assertive transparency, using information as a deterrent. Every incident of Chinese harassment is now documented and publicized, exposing Beijing's actions to the world. High-definition cameras and journalists accompany patrols, ensuring every aggressive act is swiftly shared globally. This shatters China's narrative and creates diplomatic pressure, making it harder for Beijing to justify its actions. At home, these images unite the public and strengthen political resolve. Internationally, they provide allies with concrete proof, rallying support for the Philippines. Commodore J. Tariella put it simply, "We are weaponizing transparency." This asymmetric approach lets the Philippines fight back with truth, not missiles. Each act of Chinese aggression becomes a public relations defeat for Beijing and a rallying cry for Manila. The Philippines' assertive stance is a direct response to years of China's relentless gray zone warfare. China's Coast Guard and maritime militia, disguised as fishing boats, enforce illegal claims and harass Philippine vessels. Flashpoints like Second Thomas Shoal and Scarborough Shoal have seen blockades, water cannon attacks, and dangerous maneuvers. Filipino fishermen are routinely chased away, their livelihoods threatened. Swarming tactics at places like Whitsun Reef are designed to intimidate and establish a permanent Chinese presence. This systematic campaign of coercion has forced Manila to adopt a more confrontational and transparent strategy. The expanded patrol zone now covers 383,000 square kilometers, triple the previous area and larger than the country's landmass. Philippine Coast Guard and Navy patrols have surged, reaching distant features like Scarborough Shoal and Reed Bank. Sovereignty patrols have more than doubled, providing a protective shield for Filipino fishermen. Enhanced aerial surveillance with FA-50 jets and surveillance planes delivers real-time intelligence on Chinese movements. This integration of air and sea patrols allows for faster, coordinated responses to incursions. The operational surge is resource-intensive, requiring more funding and straining crews. The government has increased the defense budget to support this effort. The numbers tell a story of resolve more ships, more patrols, and a clear signal to Beijing that the Philippines will not back down. The Philippine Coast Guard, or PCG, has undergone a remarkable transformation over the past decade. Once considered a neglected and under-resourced branch, the PCG now stands as the frontline defender of the nation's maritime rights and sovereignty. This evolution didn't happen overnight. It's the result of years of strategic investment, international cooperation, and a renewed sense of national purpose. The PCG's journey from humble beginnings to a modern maritime force is a testament to the Philippines' commitment to protecting its vast and resource-rich waters. Central to this transformation are the new multi-role response vessels from Japan, such as the BRP Teresa Magbanua. These state-of-the-art ships are designed for long-range patrols and sustained operations, allowing the PCG to project its presence farther and longer than ever before. With increased endurance and advanced capabilities, these vessels are a game-changer for maritime security. Outfitted with advanced surveillance systems, helipads for rapid deployment, and reinforced hulls to withstand rough seas, these modern ships enable the PCG to operate confidently even in the face of Chinese intimidation and unpredictable weather. Their presence sends a strong message to those who would challenge Philippine sovereignty. The PCG's modernization also includes a cutting-edge national coastal watch system. By integrating radar, AIS trackers, and real-time satellite imagery, the PCG can now monitor vast maritime areas with unprecedented accuracy. This network allows for instant detection of suspicious activities, illegal fishing, and encroachments, ensuring a rapid and coordinated response. This technological leap forward means the PCG can deploy its assets more efficiently, track vessels of interest, and respond to emergencies or illegal activities faster than ever before. It's a vital upgrade in the ongoing effort to secure the nation's maritime borders. Alongside new ships and technology, the PCG has expanded its recruitment and training programs. Joint exercises with allies like the United States and Japan have helped build a highly skilled professional force. These partnerships not only enhance operational capabilities, but also foster international cooperation in safeguarding regional security. The rise of a modernized Philippine Coast Guard is now the backbone of the country's assertive new maritime strategy. With a growing fleet and a dedicated crew, the PCG is ready to meet the challenges of the 21st century. The message is unmistakable. The Philippines is serious about defending its waters, protecting its people, and upholding its rights in the face of any threat. The rise of the PCG marks a new era of vigilance and pride for the nation. The Philippines' strategy in the region is reinforced by a revitalized and ever-evolving network of alliances, with the United States at its core. This partnership is not just symbolic, it is a cornerstone of Manila's approach to safeguarding its sovereignty and maritime interests. Over the years, the relationship has deepened, reflecting a shared commitment to peace, stability, and the rule of law in the Indo-Pacific. The Mutual Defense Treaty, a foundational agreement between the two nations, now explicitly covers attacks on Philippine vessels in the South China Sea. This clarification sends a clear message. Any aggression against Philippine assets will trigger a coordinated response, acting as a powerful deterrent to would-be aggressors. The presence of U.S. naval forces alongside Philippine ships demonstrates this commitment in action, reassuring both the Filipino people and the international community. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, further strengthens this alliance by allowing U.S. forces access to key Philippine sites. This enables not only joint training and capacity building, but also rapid humanitarian and disaster response. The regular presence of U.S. troops and equipment on Philippine soil enhances interoperability and readiness, ensuring both nations can respond swiftly to any crisis. Annual Balikatan drills, the largest joint military exercises in the region, bring together thousands of U.S. and Philippine troops. These exercises have grown to include partners like Japan and Australia, reflecting a broader commitment to regional security. The sight of multinational naval formations at sea sends a powerful signal of unity and shared resolve. Japan's support has been instrumental in modernizing the Philippine Coast Guard, providing advanced patrol vessels and training. New defense agreements with Tokyo deepen military ties, enabling closer coordination on maritime security and disaster response. This partnership is a testament to the growing network of like-minded nations supporting the Philippines. Australia and the Philippines now conduct regular joint patrols, enhancing maritime domain awareness and deterring illegal activities. Meanwhile, European powers have increased their presence in the West Philippine Sea, participating in freedom of navigation operations that uphold international law and challenge unilateral actions. This united front complicates China's calculations. Any harassment or provocation against Philippine ships now risks drawing in a network of committed allies, raising the stakes for any unilateral action. The presence of allied ships in close formation demonstrates a collective resolve to defend the rules-based order. By leveraging these partnerships, the Philippines gain strategic depth and vital support in standing up to a larger neighbor. Through unity and cooperation, Manila is better equipped to protect its interests, maintain stability, and ensure a free and open Indo-Pacific for generations to come. The Philippines' assertive strategy carries real risks. Every patrol and publicized incident could spark escalation. A single miscalculation at sea could trigger a crisis, especially in volatile areas like Second Thomas Shoal. U.S. backing deters China, but also risks drawing superpowers into conflict if an armed attack occurs. China may test the alliance with coercive tactics just below the threshold of war. Economic risks loom as well. China could retaliate with trade sanctions or investment restrictions. The Philippines must balance security with economic stability, diversifying trade to reduce vulnerability. The government's challenge: show resolve without recklessness, deter aggression without provoking war. The goal is to prevent conflict by making the costs of Chinese expansionism unacceptably high. The Philippines' new chapter in the West Philippine Sea is a test of national will and regional resolve. Tripling patrols, weaponizing transparency, and strengthening alliances have transformed the country from passive victim to proactive defender. This is about upholding international law and the principle that sovereign rights cannot be erased by force. China will likely increase pressure, but the world is watching to see if the Philippines can sustain its strategy and rally global support. The outcome will shape not just the Philippines' future, but that of all smaller nations facing expansionist powers. The path forward demands resilience, unity, and a commitment to the rule of law. Through transparency, alliances, and unwavering defense, the Philippines is charting a new course for peace and security in the region.